around the world will be taking this opportunity to share with their respective communities the many initiatives, advances, and successes that their programs bring. In addition to our distinguished guest speakers today, we have some other people in the audience here that I'd like to recognize. Firstly, Superintendent Paul Pedersen, Staff Sergeant Mike Fleischaker, Inspector John Burness, and I'm going to leave it up to the others to make some of the other introductions. This is my first opportunity to introduce our newly appointed Chief of Police here in York Region, Chief Eric Jolliffe, and I'd like to ask Eric if he would like to take the microphone, please.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for bearing the early morning weather to make it out here today. It's actually turned out to be quite a nice day. I'd first of all like to acknowledge and thank Inspector John Burness. John is the commanding officer here at Number 5 District, and we thank you very much for hosting us for today's event. Thank you very much, John. As you know, every January is Crime Stoppers Month. And it's the time of year to raise public awareness of Crime Stoppers of York Region program, a strong and long-standing partnership between York Regional Police, the public, and the media that makes our community a safer place. And when I say a long-standing legacy, that's just what I mean. This year we'll be celebrating a very special occasion, the 25th anniversary of Crime Stoppers of York Region. For the past 25 years, Crime Stoppers has assisted York Regional Police in solving thousands of cases, both big and small. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few people who have joined us here today that are instrumental in the success of the program. Jolene. Joe is the chair of Crime Stoppers of York Region. Thank you, Joe. Dave Foster, who just spoke. Dave is the past chair. Thank you, Dave. Also, board members that have joined us today from Crime Stoppers York Region. Blair MacArthur, thank you, Blair, for coming. Dave Hicks, David, thank you. And a long-standing board member of Crime Stoppers, Roy Hamilton. Thank you all. I want to also relay my special thanks to the other members of the volunteer board of directors for their continued education and dedication and the countless hours they commit to this program. In addition, I would like to thank Gary Murphy, past president of Crime Stoppers International, who has taken time out of his very busy schedule to join us today. Gary, thank you. Crime Stoppers of York Region would not be the success it is, nor have reached the incredible milestone of 25 years without the commitment of these volunteer board members, whether it be in a variety of fundraising events or in the demanding day-to-day operations of the program. In addition to the Crime Stoppers board, I would also like to recognize the York Regional Police members who work day in and day out to make sure that those tips get out to the investigators to help solve crime. Sergeant Gary Harvey, the police coordinator, Constable John Larson, our education officer, Vicki Tuff, the very competent administrative assistant, for keeping things running very smoothly. Thank you for that. As a testament to the success of the program, in 2010, almost $300,000 worth of stolen property was recovered, over $5 million. By any measure, that's a great return on investment. As you've heard, to commemorate this special year, Crime Stoppers of York Region is launching its social media program. The goal is to use social media networking sites as an additional medium to reach a broader audience. We know that there are vast numbers of young people that will now be able to reach this program. And we are excited by the opportunities this new communications tool will deliver. Crime Stoppers is one of the most cost-effective crime-fighting tools we have, and also helps prevent crimes from occurring. In fact, just recently, a tip came in the Crime Stoppers program that assisted in the identification and arrest of a homicide suspect. With the tip delivered anonymously, the suspect may have remained at large in our community. Many crimes reported to York Regional Police have been solved as a direct result of tips called in anonymously to the Crime Stoppers line. Perpetrators of violent crimes like robberies, drug production operations, thefts, carjackings have been arrested and are behind bars as a result of the Crime Stoppers tips. It is wonderful to see the success of the initiatives that the board has taken over the past year. In fact, their leadership and their initiative are creating a way for people, young and old in our community, to contribute to making something extraordinary happen, keeping our community safe. From social media to the new road signs, the Crime Stoppers pamphlets in 7 different languages, I'm very proud of the work being done in our region to protect our community and keep it safe. Together, citizens, media, and the police, we are making a difference every day in solving and preventing crimes within our community. I thank you all for your continued support to this very important program. With your help, we can continue to make York Region one of the safest communities to live, work, and play. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief, for those words. I next have the pleasure of introducing our fairly newly elected Chair of Crime Stoppers of York Region. Joe first joined our board probably about 2.5 years ago now, I guess, and he has the opportunity now as Chair, as of September of this past year, to move forward and to lead us under his directorship. So Joe, I'm going to ask you to speak next, please. Joe Ing, everyone.